And welcome back to another edition of the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast. My name is Roger, aka RGB. Before we get rolling with the recap show, we got to take a quick shout out, give a quick second, give a shout out to our sponsors. First, we're going to start off with golfercbd.com. Make sure you guys check out golfercbd.com. What we're going to be talking about today is their topicals. They're truly a game changer with their patented delivery technology. They're strokes ahead of the competition, delivering 10 times more CBD directly to the muscles, joints than the traditional balms and other creams. The Golfer CBD topicals are easy to apply in the course, absorb quickly, and do not leave any sticky residue, making them the perfect addition to every golfer's toolkit. Throw it right in the golf bag. Perfect for any little minor aches or pains. So definitely check them out. Golfercbd.com. Use promo code PPP10 to save yourself 10% at checkout. Here locally, you got to check out 420 Bliss, 420-bliss.com. You can find them at 740 Hoosick Road here in Troy, New York, located right in the Walmart Plaza. Stop in there, check them out. Everything you're looking for, flour, pre-roll, edibles, tinctures, vapes, you name it, they got it. Make sure you stop in there and check them out and let them know the Pitch, Putt, and Puff crew sent you. Last but not least, we got Trouble Off the Tee, troubleoffthetee.com, promo code RGB for 15% off, as well as promo code PUFF for buy one, get one free on the polos. Make sure you take advantage of that. Also, don't forget to check out the book, available on Audible and Spotify, written by Marty Minden, narrated by Jake Adams from Country Club Adjacent. So make sure you take a listen to that. It's a good, maybe 2 days, about 4 hours total. So you can get through it in about 2 days, 3 days. Something you're not going to want to put down. It's like I always tell you guys, when you're in the car, you're going to drive around the block the extra time to finish the chapter. So make sure you check them out. Like I said, promo code PUFF for buy one, get one free on the polos, as well as RGB to save yourself 15% site-wide. We had a busy weekend out there this week. We had 12 guys. A couple guys missed, so we went and reached out to some local guests, former guests from the podcast, jumped out, the boys from Healium Collective. Hopefully they jump on here and tell you guys a little bit about their Pitch, Putt, and Puff experience. But I had the upstate guys out there as well. So we're going to take a quick break here, and then we will get right into it with the recap show. Welcome back to another edition of the Pitch, Putt, and Puff podcast. My name is Roger, a.k.a. RGB. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to hit you with a recap show today. Joining me, as always, my co-host, JR. What up, Jay?
Yo, what up?
We also got a voice you guys hear regularly on here. We got Anthony from the Upstate Golf Guys. What's up, Ant?
Yes, sir. What's up?
And a voice that's been on here before, but it's been a little while. We got Lukas, owner-founder of the Healium Collective. What's up, man?
Yo.
Lukas, appreciate you and Evan hopping out there with us today. We've been trying to line something up for a little bit, but it was good to have you guys out there today. We had the 12 guys of your first experience of the Pitch, Putt, and Puff, man. What did you think?
Oh, it was a great time. You kidding me? Good group of guys, and couldn't have had a better day, better weather, and a great golf course, although tough.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What's your thoughts of Freer Park? Have you played there before?
This is my first time playing Freer Park. So let me start with this, right? I drove to the wrong golf course this morning, as you know.
Yeah, you did.
So
I forgot about that.
So I'm playing at 3 different places this week. And by the way, not one of those 3 places is the course that I drove to this morning.
Oh, shit.
I drove to Briar Creek because it's Freer Park, Briar Creek, and then later in the week we're playing Orchard Creek. So I got all confused. So this morning I went and picked up my clubs from my club over at Mohawk, and I drove to Briar, and I'm like, call Evan. I'm like, I'm pulling into Briar. I don't see anybody. And he's like, dude, what are you doing in Princetown? We're in Troy.
They all sound alike.
Yeah, right. All close.
Yeah, so Freer Park, though. Freer Park, honestly, I wasn't expecting all the undulation. Like, like you play places like, Capitol Hills or like even like Shaker Ridge. There's a lot of undulation like up and down, but you're playing straight at it. Whereas Freer Park, like every lie is above your feet or below your feet. Every lie. Even the tee boxes half the time, aren't level.
Yeah.
It's challenging to strike the ball, especially for a high handicapper like me.
And you said that right on the first hole. You said that on the first hole. Like, I think your second shot, you're like, wow, there's a lot of undulation here.
Yeah. I was surprised by that because like even at Mohawk, like my club, there's undulation, like like lateral undulation, but it's like more, I don't know, level. It's flat. You know what I mean? Like even if it's like pitched, it's like 15 degrees this way or that way, which is quite a bit, but it's not crazy. Like that one hole, was it hole 3 coming back, right?
Yep.
Hole 3, that's like a 20, 25 degree pitch. Like this hill that you're playing on the fairway is crazy.
Yep. That's one of the toughest holes on the course, in my opinion, right? Especially that green, because it goes down into like a bowl. So you're sitting there, and it can break. So you can putt that to the left or the right, and it's still going to pitch back towards the pin most of the time.
So we're standing on the tee box, and you're saying, all right, so like straight out, that's the fairway. You want to aim for this like hill on the right here.
Yeah.
Like you want to shoot at that hill, and then that should run you out to the fairway. It's like okay, And JR had a nice drive, great drive. And then he put his second shot was beautiful. He put it right where you wanted to be, like to put it, but it was pin front, and then it rolled out. Like, JR, would you roll out like 20 feet, 30 feet past the pin, like even though you put it right where you wanted to put it?
I thought I hit it high enough to stop it, and it just kept going. Must have hit something up there, just ricocheted it out.
And Lucas. That's somebody who plays there. Jay plays there 3 times a week, knows that green to a T. Now, someone like you who just showed up there, you wouldn't even know to play it to the right like that. You'd go right at the pin and probably end up rolling off the backside.
Yeah, that was crazy green there on 3. Crazy green.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts.
And the pin positions too, right? Today I thought were pretty tough.
That's Sunday up there.
Always on Sundays.
Sundays are always tough. Well, since I have you on, man, Lucas, I'm gonna fire up one of these Acapulco gems for the smoke of the night here.
Nice.
We had a couple taste testers on the course. Jay, what did you think? I was impressed. I had a nice little high, great taste.
I like the one that he was smoking today. It was really smooth. It didn't hurt my throat or nothing. It was nice.
Well, yeah, I missed out on that. What's up with that? Why did I miss out on the fun stuff?
Well, Anthony, we got to get you one.
We'll get you one, Ant.
Come on now.
We'll get you one, brother. That's not a problem.
We'll get you one. Okay. I'll pop up when I come out to the upstate, guys. I'll see if I can bring one out this week for you.
Yes, sir. Come on Wednesday.
Awesome.
That'd be great. Thanks, Raj. Yeah, that's my favorite. Like you guys know, and Anthony, you may not know this, but like I'm not a big smoker. You know what I mean? Like I like our flagship product, which is Cowboy Lemonade, flagship strain, award-winning strain, right? We won the cup on that. That's a pretty hard-hitting indica hybrid. I can barely smoke that. For me, it's a higher percentage. Like I think we had it tested. It came in like the mid 20%. Like this next run, like now that we're refining it, it's going to keep coming in better and better. I can't smoke that and then like exist. You know what I mean? Like, but the the Acapulco Gem, right, which is the Acapulco Gold cross with Golden Gem. That's a sativa. It's like I think we just had that tested at like, I don't know, like 13, 15%, something like that. That's a great smoke for me. I can rip it a few times or smoke like a dog walker or smoke like half of a king size, then like pinch it. And I can accomplish anything I need to accomplish. And also for me, it's not just a daytime like smoke, like go mow the lawn or go out on the pontoon boat, which I smoke and do both of those things right. with the Acapulco Gem. But you can also hit a couple times and hang out at night, play a video game and then go to bed. It's not going to keep you up. Like that's why it's my favorite. I mean, it's my favorite hands down for me. You know what I mean?
Thanks,
especially if you're a sativa heavy smoker, for sure. Yeah. This is a good way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, before that, I was a CBD smoker. Like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's like there's not a lot of those around. Like because when we started, we were you heard the story. We were a CBD grower, so we had like cherry wine, rewind, and mountain mango, and those are CBD strains. I love smoking those, and Evan's like, there's no THC. It's like 0.3% or less, and I'm like, dude, I enjoy them. So
just catch that nice calming feeling, the body relaxation, and all that shit for sure.
Exactly right. Yeah, you got it.
So I'm planning on being up there Thursday. We do have the event coming up this Thursday at Orchard Creek. We've got to give a shout out to Joe here. Got the cannabis coming up, hosted by New York Auto Flower. Helped put on by myself and Lukas and the Healium Collective boys. It should be hopefully a decent turnout. I reached out to Joe last week to try to get him on to promote. Haven't heard back from him. I know he's busy, so hopefully there's a good numbers up there. Should be a pretty good event. And see what happens.
Joe Glasby, great guy. He's got so much going on right now. I mean, he just opened up a storefront. He's doing the golf tournament. He's trying to push New York Auto Flower, which is a great company that he's been working on for years. Just like us, we've seen him at a lot of events, and he's a local guy. He's a Niski guy. His brother went to school with us. Like we like Joe a lot. He's probably just busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'll shoot him a text and see if he can get on.
I want to get him on at least to get on a couple days before here. I'll do a exclusive drop on like a Tuesday or something if I got it to get it. get it done for him. I'll take care of him best I can. I just got to make sure work-wise that I can make an appearance up there. Even if I don't participate because of work, I'll at least pop up and see what's going on up there.
Now, have you played Orchard Creek before? Any of you guys played Orchard Creek?
I played it with Jay a couple of years ago in our golf league.
Years ago.
It's a good place. I like it.
Yeah. What's like their flagship characteristic?
I mean, White's really not long at all. It's probably shorter than Freer, the White.
Oh yeah.
There's a couple holes where it's long, but
Very
you're not
back
using your
and forth,
driver.
right?
If you're playing the
Kind of
Whites, it's like
flat,
not even
cow
Oh yeah. So like kind of like is it wide open? Kinda?
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
some holes, but a lot of times, like I was there, you could hit like. Well, for me, I was hitting like 5 irons off the tee, draw it a little bit, and then hit like a next shot in, like 300 yard holes, 275, one on the bag. A couple long par threes though, but
Right, it's the one in Altamont, right? It's in Altamont.
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
that
it's
crazy.
like-
for Whites.
it's-
not that crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty. I think it's a pretty easy course. It's way easier than Freer Park.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I'm looking forward to that.
Way
That's
easier.
the thing. I'm curious with Freer, man. They still haven't. We should have asked Greg this last week, but they still haven't graded the course. Like, so Lucas, they did about $1.5 million in renovations up there about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So like there was like the 9th hole, the different tiered tee boxes, a lot of work on some of the greens. Like the 7th hole, we'd still be up there putting right now if they didn't fix it. So like they haven't regraded the scorecard though.
Was 7 the par 5?
Yeah.
Yo, JR, or you got Jay got a birdie on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a nice birdie. Was that a skin too?
Yeah, one in the skin for $20.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
I hit driver to 175 left, hit a 6 iron, just barely short, and then I putted from like 10 feet off the green.
Yeah.
Rod, you think?
Yeah.
Probably like
Yeah.
10 feet off the green, putted it up near where Roger was, let it trickle down to like 2 feet, made one
Yeah.
putt birdie.
And Jay's not a putt off. Like if Jay's not on the green, he's usually using a wedge. So like for him to putt like 5 feet off of the green, like into the fairway or on the fringe, you don't see it too often from Jay. So it was a smart play.
That way that hole is, bro, if you flub or make a mistake, you just come right back to where you just hit from. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to putt it at Roger's ball. Fuck it.
Yep.
And Jay,
First
you
like it
saw-
happened.
so I did exactly that. So I was like 8 feet further back than Jay on like the fringe there, and on the fringe of the fairway, leaking into the green. And I decided to try to chip it, and I chipped it on, and like went up and around the hole and ran back, and then I ran on, like right to the and the between the first cut and the second cut, kind of stopped my ball there, but like. Then I watched him pull out the putter, and I'm like, I should have just fucking putted. Like, like it was like, and I was pretty happy with my chip there, but like it just came right back and ran off, and I'm like, yeah, Texas wedge, dude. I Texas wedge all the time.
Way less chance for error. It's
Yeah.
like for us amateur golfers, if you could take away that error, and like, what are you more likely to miss? The Texas wedge, maybe come up a little short at worst, but I mean, if there's a chance to skull the ball over the green and into the sand trap or into the water or something,
And keep yourself in the same situation. It's like, all right, what are we gonna do? It's a course management thing at that point.
Yeah, I always take the Texas wedge out, man.
You're not
Especially
gonna
on
make it.
Right.
yeah, on my favorite spot for the Texas wedge, is on like 2 when you're below the hole or 6 when you're below the hole, like on the fairway. Like if I'm like 15, 20 feet off the green on those holes, dude, the way that green is, like, because you don't want to be above the pin. So you'll make sure of it with that Texas wedge,
Dude,
So
Lukas busted it out on 3 today. He busted it out on 3 about 25, 30 yards off the green. And he was literally inches away from making the green and probably going in the freaking hole.
Yeah, that was
putting it right down into that little. Yeah, I mean, Freer Park is a good place. There's a lot of opportunities for the Texas wedge because there's no danger directly in front of, there's nothing protected by traps like directly in front of the greens, mostly on the left or right. So you could really
no water to worry about anywhere.
No, I always use the Texas wedge at Freer, man. Why not?
I've got 2 more things I'd like to say about Freer, right? Number one, first off, like you weren't kidding, the view from 7, beautiful. Like that's an incredible view. I don't know where else you could get a view like that. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that's
up in the bag and stuff. That's crazy.
Beautiful view. The other thing too is like if I play Freer Park again, I probably will if you guys play it regularly and we get out. Like I'm gonna play shorter irons, I think, and so today 3 times cart path screwed me over, and Evan was on the cart path 3 or 4 times. So my course, the cart paths are really, really, really out of the way. Like they keep them as tight to a fence or to the right side or to the left side as they can. So they're not really an issue, right? But Freer Park, like some of those cart paths, they run like 30 feet, like in off like the tree line, like they're in play.
Yeah.
So if you take a bad kick, like you guys saw mine sky into the tree, like I took that crazy kick and skied into the trees, you catch another one. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just like, if I play it, I'm gonna keep them shorter, keep them straighter, and just like take the cart path out because I probably would have saved like 3 to 5 strokes if I hadn't hit a cart path. So
Dude, I lost so many balls there at Freer Park from scuff marks. It's retarded.
Especially like 8. You got really, if you think about it, just on the back nine alone, you got 11s in play, you got 14s in play, or 16s in play, and then 8 on the front are really in play that they cause damage, like where you can get in trouble.
Well, 8 and 9 is a bad miss. So today I hit the car path on 9, but that's a bad miss. I mean, don't miss that bad.
Right.
And then 10, the car path. If you hit the car path in 10, it's going to help you, unless you get put right behind the big tree on the right hand side. But usually you're going to skip up pretty close to the green. If you hit the car path on 10, I've hit the car path on 10, skipped a couple times, and I was like, I'm not going to say pin high, but
you can get a nice bounce.
But there's definitely a lot that get you in trouble for sure.
Yeah, like I think it's crazy, Anthony. Right? Like the fact that it's even a conversation is part of like the game. Like to me, a cart path being like a serious characteristic of a course, that's notable.
We got one guy, Big Steve. He complained. He doesn't believe in cart paths at all. He thinks golf courses shouldn't have a cart path. And everybody's really lately been starting to agree with him. And crazy as that sounds, like my man Birdie Bub, who just joined us. What's up, Bub?
What's up? I hit the cart path on 10 today, up by all the way up by the tree.
So it can benefit you and it can burn you.
It was a 300-yard drive.
That's what I mean. That's not a bad spot. If you get by that tree to hit the car path there, it's not bad. Yo.
Money man,
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, these boys want the money. We didn't get into that part yet.
Buddy.
We didn't even get into that yet. But Lucas, I know you got stuff to do, man. I don't want to hold you up too long. I truly appreciate you jumping on. I'm gonna keep it. We're obviously gonna keep in contact.
Sure.
I want to get you and Evan back on to hear about what you guys are up to. It's been a while since we had you on, so we'll set something up in the next upcoming weeks here and find out what the Healium Collective's got going on. Where can everybody find you?
Well, they can find us at heliumcollective.com, right? Or they can find us on the gram, and they could go to your gram and find us over there. It's Healium Co. now. We've had to change it a few times because of shadow bans and everything else. You know how that goes, but
absolutely.
So we're Healium Co. now. And you can check out what we got going on. We got new drops coming out. Facility's going to be finished in August, so we're going to be pumping out a lot more quantity. We're going to be in a lot more retailers, so we're excited. And I just want to say thanks again, by the way, for the invite today. Great day playing golf. Seriously.
Yeah,
absolutely,
man.
We had fun. We did. We had a good vibe going all day, just bullshitting, just having a good time, enjoying some of this Acapulco gem. Now, where can anybody find this Acapulco gem?
They can get that at Legacy on Central Ave. Matt Robinson, he's the owner. Really great guy. Alicia Abrams, she does his procurement, and she's wonderful. His brother, Jaleel, works the front. Like, I love it. It's like a family operation over there. But, you guys know Matt. He's a real entrepreneur, real businessman, and they do a nice job over there. So,
I remember Matt back in the day. I mean, they were going back 15 years ago or so when he was 10, 15 years ago when he was a barber down in Troy. So, yeah, I've known Matt for a while.
Dude, he's an expert at a lot of things, man. He's a really
hustler,
bright
man.
guy. I love talking to him. He's got so much experience. So
we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this in 420 Bliss coming up here soon too. So once Ty gets back up here, we're gonna have a conversation with her, and it'll be available in the.
We got to get one up to Anthony too, huh?
Yeah, I guess we got to get one to Anthony too.
Cool. Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And Raj, we'll catch up. All right.
All right, buddy. Thanks, man.
Pleasure meeting you, bro.
Yeah, you as well, guys. You as well. JR, as always, good seeing you too.
You too.
And I'll catch you guys later.
Later, man.
Later.
Yeah, shout out to Lucas. Those guys are good dudes, man. They're good, genuine dudes. They got a cool little business going. This Acapulco gem is pretty fire. It's a nice smooth smoke.
Yeah, but Bob, man, I'm a little jealous. I mean, that's a dope business to get into. I mean, growing the shit, and then you have local dispensaries to like hook up now. Yeah, like it's like you could really get it going on. It's pretty sweet.
What are you napping on your porch right now?
Oh, I wish I was napping. I got my daughter's got her friend over. It's a house full of kids right now. You heard it in there. I was
Yeah, I
like,
did. That was
I
funny.
need to get out of here.
So
But
let's
I
talk.
was
Let's talk about let's talk about the news of the day. Bob,
What's
you got
up?
a gift today, Bob?
Yeah, I got a gift. That shit.
What happened today, man? Listen, we're clipping this up. So what happened? Bob got a gift today
I
from
got
Mikey.
gifted a brand new putter from Mikey, a Lombardi putter.
What kind is it? Do you remember?
That shit was money today. Every time I hit the putt, I hear cha-ching, cha-ching.
Dude, they're nice putters, man. They are nice.
Dude, the putter's dope. I love the grip on it. Fucking
Uncle Paulie.
the color.
What model did he get, Ant? Do you know which one that is?
He got the Pisa.
Yeah,
He has
Oh.
all his models are named after like Italian
Yeah.
like Italian names.
an Italian guy.
It's a blade or a mallet?
Blade.
Blade.
Yeah, okay. That's the first one Mikey got, but Mikey's the mallet guy, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, dude. I mean, Paulie does nice stuff. I just need a little bit longer shaft. The 35 is a little bit too low for me. I need another inch or two on that. No diddy.
I like it.
But-
Perfect.
Yeah, fucking. So
No
you guys,
diddy.
man,
So
congratulations.
I'm counting my money still. I'm counting that money.
Yeah, you guys, man, you guys snuck away with it.
A little bit of luck, a little bit of good golf, a little bit of the two of them together combined. You know, it's what you need in that blind draw.
It's you know what really it is, dude. It's when you guys were in the clear. When's Jay who shot an 8? Jay, what you shoot an 80 today, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. So
Yeah.
Parisi had another round 79. Parisi's playing some really good golf lately. He's either hitting like on fire, or he's like just not having a day. But if he's on, he's on.
Right.
He shot the 79. And then we had
Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on.
80.
Oh, I gotta interrupt you.
yeah.
That dude's been golfing for only 6 fucking years, and he's that good.
Parisi, yeah, he's an athlete, dude. He's a baseball player. He was a big baseball player as a kid, so he's got and he's very technical, bro.
Dude was
He's very
shooting
technical.
stars today, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, dude, I've only been playing like 6 years." I'm like, "Dude, I've been playing fucking 20 years, and I'm putting it in the woods, fucking duffing my shot." Dude, but anyways, go ahead. Go down with the score. Sorry to interrupt you.
So, no, you're good.
Jesus.
Let's see.
He's
Then
good.
after that, it was Bub and Brad each had 87s. I finished with an 89. And then Ant was at a 90. Kev playing some pretty decent golf with the 92. Like I expect Kev to be from like an 87 to a 95. Like Kev keeps it there. He's good to go.
Yo, he had like 3 or 4 today that were kind of like Bub's last week. That like can I just buy one? They were like hitting the flagstick. They were just going around the hole. Like he could have even had a better score, Kev, today.
Bub literally this year, man, has hit more flag sticks or like rolled around the cup or hit the edge more than anybody I've seen play this year. And I play a lot of golf.
Until
Yeah.
18 today, and I called that walk-off chip, baby.
Right
That was
to-
beautiful.
Yeah.
I wish I had my phone going. I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Bob.
wasn't recording either.
It's all fairway. He's like, I'm getting a par, man. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to chip this in right now for birdie. Watch this. Bang.
Dink.
Then did it.
Dink.
Yep.
So I hit the flat on 16. I was like, I strike my drive. I was like 110 out. Had a wedge in, dude. I was like saying to myself, be the club, be the club. Hit the middle of the flagstick, bounced back to like 15 feet off the green, dude. I was so pissed off. I was so mad. I mean, I was right at it.
That's what I always take, like, I mean, obviously not that far, but like your might as well on a far putt. I take the pin out because even if you're going hot, you don't want to hit the stick. And then ricochet 20 feet.
This wasn't a pro shot. I was like 100.
No, I know,
out.
but I'm saying like on a long
nobody
putt.
was out there.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Let's see. Then fairway had a 93. Then we go to Evan with the 96. Not bad for your first time playing Fair Park. In all honesty, he struggled off the tee, and then the greens really fucking ate him up. He was missing a lot of putts in the beginning because it was a little wet when we first got out there. He was missing everything a a little short. And then by the end, he was fucking blowing past the hole 4 or 5 feet. But he couldn't. And then he was starting to just burn the edges. So he struggled with the putting towards the end. Who else we got here? Mikey shot a 101. Kirk came in with, or Lukas had the 110, and then Kirk got the 111. Kirk, I could tell he was struggling out there. Bub, Kirk was in your group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell the way he was moving around. He was a little frustrated today.
He was struggling. He says he doesn't get mad, but he was getting real mad early. And fairway's getting him going, dude. I'm like, dude, I think he was really starting to get mad. And I'm like, oh my God.
Wait, was fairway firing him up?
Oh my God, dude. He was getting him amped so bad.
Oh, no.
I'm like, yo, fairway, this is the wrong time, man. And he's like, man, I'm just joking with him. So fucking, we get to the 7th hole, and he's like, hang on. He goes, take your time, just swing easy. Hits a good shot.
Yeah.
Walks up to him again, his next shot, because they rode together. And he's like, man. And you could hear them like giving him like fucking tips and shit.
Pep talk.
So, very next shot, he puts it from like 100 son away, like 4 feet.
No shit.
And fucking, he gets a par, and fucking next thing you know, those two are just fucking skipping across, fucking
high fiving and shit.
Like, he took him under his wing real quick. He mentored him. He fucking got him amped.
Yeah, that was the thing. So when I'm putting the groups together last night, like I was obviously like Evan and Lukas know me and JR from the podcast, so I was gonna have them ride with us. And then I'm like, all right, what are we gonna do here? I was like, Kirk just started playing in our league, and we just moved fairway up to the B flight. But get him to know fairway and shit a little bit. I'm like, all right, perfect. I'm gonna throw fucking those two together. And then I always, I could always throw you and Mikey together, and then give Mikey and Anthony a break from playing together all the time on the tour. So I threw him with Brad, and then Kevin Parisi. And you could throw Parisi in with anybody. So I was like, these groups are actually pretty good, like vibed out today. I thought we had a good group of guys out there today.
I enjoyed my group. I like that was my first time playing with what's in Parisi? Panisi?
It's Panisi, yeah, but we call him Parisi because of fairway.
Parisi.
Fairway called him it.
Yeah. I like that. I like that dude actually. Really, really funny kid. Funny guy.
Yeah, he's one of those kids you don't know what's gonna come out of his mouth.
Filthy mind. Filthy fucking just like just what comes out of nowhere.
I'll say some real fucked up shit, and this guy's got me fucking deep.
Crazy. That's why he doesn't come on the podcast. He doesn't know what's gonna happen.
We can't even repeat like half the shit he says.
Yeah, he's out there.
No shot at all. But yeah, man, we had a good run today.
He put Steve to shame with his fucking with his mouth.
Yeah, I think Steve was up at the track this weekend.
Yeah.
Open the weekend in Saratoga, so Steve was probably up at the track. Hopefully he's back next week. I don't know. What's up with him?
It could have a Sim 2 for sale.
Did you hit it today? Oh.
What'd you do?
I fucking hit a horrible tee shot on one with it. Like 80 yards, and then I still got up there, got a bogey, but I used the Callaway the rest of the way, man, and I was hitting bombs with it. Like,
really?
No more snap hooking, nothing.
Let me try that shaft, would you?
Whatever.
Jay, what driver you got, Jay?
You guys gonna fight over it?
We'll talk. No, I'll just take the one Jay's got now. It's better than the one I got.
You just trade them all around?
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna use it one more time, and we'll see. Because they were fucking. I know I got the cart path, but on the 10th hole there, dude, I was 80-some yards in.
Damn.
Why don't you buy it from him, Raj, and just give me that shaft, and I'll give you my shaft. That's on my
I think I need like a 60. I think I have a 55. I think I need a 60.
You don't want to go up to 70?
Should I? I don't know. I'm trying to slow down my swing, man.
Yeah.
Nice. How are you going to hit bombs if you slow your swing down?
Yo, can I tell you guys a funny fairway story about today real quick?
Sure. What do you got?
When I won, and I was like all like excited and gave Bub the high five and came back. I saw Mike fairway looks at me, like gives me like this dirty fucking look. I'm like, what's that look for? He's like, hey man. He was like, you only come once every 2 months and you come and win all the money, man. I was like, oh my God, Jesus.
You gotta get lucky honestly, sometimes.
I don't know if he likes me. I think there's something about him that I just don't think he likes me. Dude, the other day I went to like try to give him like an open handshake. I went to give him an open handshake, and he was like, shook his head no and gave me the rock. And then he walks right by me and gives Brad an open hand fucking handshake and hug. I'm like, what's like? I'm always nice to the guy. I think fairway's cool.
Yeah, he's probably
dude?
just fucking with you, dude.
Dude, he's
He's
fucking
fucking
with
with
you.
him.
Man, hurt my
Yeah,
hurt my
because now,
feelings, fairway.
because he's gonna listen to this, and now he knows you're thinking about it, so he's gonna continue to
Put him
fuck
in the
with you.
bathroom. Put him
Dude,
fucking.
Perfectly.
He's gonna bully the shit out of you.
He's just gonna keep going.
Man,
He's gonna, hey man, I don't
He's
know what you're
joking,
talking
but-
about, man.
But not only that, he's the hardest guy to give a handshake. You don't know if he's gonna give you an elbow, a fucking pound.
Yeah, because Bob, you're right. He comes up like this. He comes up with like he's gonna throw like you're playing rock paper scissors, and he's about to throw, right? So he's got his arm all the way up, and like you don't know if it's gonna come out with a straight hand, like a handshake. You don't know if it's gonna come out to literally. You don't know if it's gonna be rock paper or scissors, dude.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's gonna throw.
elbow.
Literally.
Yeah,
Or he can just elbow you. Still
Well, that's what I
COVID.
mean. He like gave me. It was literally like Brad was right behind me, and he like came up to me for the rock, and like I had my hand open, and he was like, he shook his hand, no, like no, I'm gonna give you the
And then
rock.
he goes and shakes Brad's
And then he goes up to Brad and a big open hand, fucking. I was like, wow. I was like, okay, it's like that.
That's fucking fairway, dude.
No, he's all right. He's all right. I just don't know how to. I don't know how to read the guy.
A lot of people don't, man, but it's so
Yeah.
funny to watch because
It
we
is
do.
fun.
We all do. So
Yeah.
like when he's up there like talking to people, like even he walked up to Evan and Lukas today, and he goes, he was getting his greenies. Who's in for greenies? He looks at them. He goes, "You in for greenies?" Then he stops and goes, "Who the fuck are you?" They're both like, and I'm like, I warned him prior. I said, "You're gonna meet Fairway Mike." I said, "I'm just not gonna tell you who he is." I'm like, "You're gonna meet Fairway Mike," and I go, "Guys, Fairway Mike." As soon as he did that, they're like, "Oh, all right."
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah, how about this though? We pulled the cards today, and it literally wound up being the lowest score with the highest score,
Yep.
the second lowest score in JR with the second highest score, Lukas.
Yep.
And then pretty much almost that way all the way down until it got to you guys. And you guys were pretty much middle of the pack for the most part, 90 and 87. To take
Love it. Who was second?
Me and Fairway were second. And then Brad and Evan were one stroke behind us.
So you just put fucking your foot in your mouth with second, huh? Tell them what
I
happened.
always. It's nicer though. Look at it though. You got 120 bucks
I know
out of it.
this.
It's a nicer payout.
So I go.
20 more
I go. Wait,
skins.
listen. Before I even knew the names getting pulled, I said second getting paid. It's nice getting second paid. You know, money. Nah, Roger goes. No. Everything's going to first. No, everything's to first. I'm like, all right,
Yep.
whatever. Thinking I had zero chance.
Yep.
And then we get our names pulled for first.
Fuck
And
yeah.
look who was second, Raj. You know, so listen to me once in a while.
No, man, it's more fun for first place to take the $100. Then you earn it that way. I mean, it sucks for.
I'll take it, bro. I need it, man.
But look at this though, Jay. Look at it this way too. Last year or prior, if we didn't do skins, you and Parisi both get screwed. Parisi and you both won a skin. Shout out to Bub, won a skin. So you at least got $20 back for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like prior though, you wouldn't have got that money. It would have been you just played a really
just a
good
straight
round,
loss.
and
Yeah,
you lose everything. So it works. That's the way I want it to work. Like if you do get screwed, at least
Maybe you get a birdie or something.
at
That
least you got
holds
a chance. You got a chance to get some skins. But yeah, that's an interesting 12 scores.
Took me a while to get that. 18 holes.
What for your birdie?
Yeah.
Birdie Bub, man.
Got
Yeah,
it,
you can.
got it on the
That's how you
18.
finished. You can keep the name today.
Check
Next
the
week it's
name.
got to be Bogey
Check
Bub.
that name. Dude, I got like I can't even count how many chip-ins I already got.
Dude, I think I have one.
Bob's a money chipper, though, dude. He's like when we played with him last week, you legitimately hit the pin like 4 times.
Yeah, the short game is impressive, Bub. I will give you that.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
now that you have a Lombardi, like
Yeah.
it's a game. You got to meet Uncle Paulie, man. He's a great guy.
All right. Yeah, listen,
gotta
I
be
made
looking
some good putts with that fucking thing.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's
And
a
then
nice
even
dude.
though-
They're nice putters. They are.
Even the one I missed, like the couple I would miss, they'd be online. Just out, they were longer putts, and they just end up short.
Is it heavier than the one you have?
No, my other one was heavy.
Okay.
Adam compared it. Now Adam Adam has the gold one,
Yeah.
and he legitimately compared it to half the price Scotty Cameron, and wasn't bullshitting. He was saying just like the way it's milled and the detail to them is they're pretty legit.
They're pretty dope for sure. Uncle Paulie, man.
Love it.
Uncle Paulie.
So
yeah, you're going away next week, right?
Yep, and then I'm in. I was just gonna say I'm going away next weekend, but I'm in for the following week, and I'm gonna take another week off tour, so I'm in with you guys.
All right, so that means
2
Brad
weeks.
and Mikey will be back too. So 2
Yep.
weeks, I'll get the 3. Maybe try for 4. See if the Healium, because we'll have, hopefully Hank will be back. Hank went on a camping trip. Yo, here's a funny story. So Hank's up at Brant Lake camping, right? And I told him about there's this documentary on Amazon, the Missing 411.
Someone shot it. Someone shot that towel.
I was like, yo, it just scared the shit out of me. Fell down. I got it fucking stuck out there because I switched that towel with the Upstate Golf Guys towel for the podcast now. And Hank was like gonna go watch it. He told his wife about it, and like she couldn't even sleep at night because she was thinking about the documentary. Why could you even tell me something about that? Like this hunter goes out in the woods on like a hunting trip with his family. They're all like 100 yards apart, and they never find the guy. He's a Troy guy. And it's a crazy story. It's on Amazon, Missing 411. You got to check it out if you're a conspiracy guy. Yeah, it's a true story.
Did you guys ever see the
high school with the kids?
Go ahead.
I went to high school with his grandson.
No shit. Did you ever see the I think it was made for HBO, like a 7-part special. It might have been. I forgot what it was on, but the guys that escaped from the jail up north, up there in New York.
Yeah, it's on Showtime.
Yeah,
dude, that show was fucked. Dude, those guys were crazy. The way
I love following that. That was 10 years ago already, almost.
That's insane. It was too. It was like 2015, I think.
Wow. 10 years ago, those boys were on the run.
Dude, they had it going. They had that plan though, where they baited the girl and they like made her fall in love with him and
the prison guard. Yeah, her husband's still waiting for her to get out of jail. He didn't sell the house or nothing.
Oh my god, what
it was crazy. Because who's Ben Stiller? I think produced that show.
Yeah,
I want to say, and like so he tried to buy the house to film in it. They offered her offered the husband $1 million, and he said no.
Oh shit.
Yep. He said no. I'm waiting for my wife to come home.
That's insane.
Getting tagged by 2 inmates, fucking helping him escape,
Right.
threatening to kill him. It's freaking nuts.
Absolutely.
Bub, when you gonna go? Can you golf this week, Bub? During the day at all? Early?
I should be able to. Once or
Fairway's got some shit going on this week. He's not going to be playing. I got to check with Hank, see what's up with Hammer and Hank Stradamus.
Hank Stradamus.
Well, yeah, I want to get out. Keep me updated. I got to get out a couple times.
I got to get out. My phone's about to die.
All right, Bub. We'll talk. I'm going to wrap this up anyway. Thanks for jumping on.
Later, Jay.
Jay, appreciate your time. Ant, where can everybody find you guys, Ant? Let them know what's coming up with the Upstate Golf Guys and where they can find you.
UpstateGolfGuys.com is our webpage. You could find our merch over there, but basically any podcast platform, search Upstate Golf Guys. We have some fun guests on. Our next guest episode dropping Tuesday. Dave Drinking with Dog podcast. The guy's really funny. A lot like me and you, Raj, in a lot of ways. You'll hear the podcast. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know. I missed that one. I had some shit going on, so I missed that one.
It's dropping Tuesday, so that's coming out. And I have a couple other fun guests coming up, so keep your ear out.
And then Jay, I'm gonna link up with you this week. We're gonna get the studio set up, figure out what we're gonna do over there, and make some shit happen, man.
Bye when you're ready.
Yep. And Anth, I'll grab that mic for you as well. But
I'll give it right back to you when I get back this weekend. We're just doing a studio set up right at the golf course. So I'm gonna let people sit down and talk when they check in at the ranch. It's an Upstate Golf Guys 2-day major, buddy. Big tournament for us.
This is the one you guys are sponsoring, correct?
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Where is the ranch?
Southwick, Massachusetts. It's like right past Lee, Massachusetts.
Okay.
So should
be
cool.
I have to check it out sometime.
Yeah,
we gotta do that. I want to get the Pitch Putt Puff boys out of town for a day or two.
Yeah, man. Got it.
Gotta
Massachusetts has a lot of nice tracks, and it's right there.
Jay's ready to get on this Fortnite. Look at him go.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, boys. I'll talk to you later. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday. Later.
All right, good night.
Appreciate the boys jumping on. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you go and check out golfercbd.com. Like like I mentioned before, they're introducing a range of naturally sourced products, enhancing golfers' playing skills, capability during their training process, game prep, performance, and relaxation. Developed and produced by golfers for golfers, used and supported by performance and professional golfers across the U.S. and Europe. Golfer CBD is manufactured right here in the USA. Go check out the topicals. They have the performance spray, bunch of different options that they have to offer. Use promo code PPP10 to save yourself 10% at checkout. Locally, use 420-bliss.com. Go on there, have a delivery service. If you're in Troy, check them out on Hoosick Street, 740 Hoosick Road, right up in the Walmart Plaza. Stop in there, check them out. Let them know the Pitch, Putt, and Puff crew sent you, as well as Trouble Off the Tee, troubleofftetee.com, promo code RGB for 15% off site-wide. And then promo code PUFF for buy one, get one free on the polos. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll be back on Wednesday with another episode.